It's a great day as I rescue our lost dinghy as we sail up the Exuma Island chain to Staniel Cay for some much-needed boat repairs.
How you doing? Yeah. All right, it's a nice spot here, but we've been here a couple days. Time to move on. It's close to high tide. It's about an hour and a half until high tide. I want to get to Staniel Cay, where we're headed now at high tide, so there's no current. It'll be a little easier to catch the mooring without very good steering. So I'm going to start the motor and get everything going, and then it's about an hour and a half over there.
Okay.
And we still have enough, I think, tide to get out the shallower exit over here.
They're excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You excited to go?
New spot.
Yeah. And I'm going to attempt to tow the dinghy as is. We'll see if that works. If it doesn't, if it's not towing very well because there's no there's no bow on it basically, then I'll work on it. When we get to Staniel, I'm going to go to the chandlery. I need to get some more glue, and I can attempt to glue on another patch that'll hopefully hold better. I'll beach the dinghy on the beach where I can really get at it. Oh shit. No. God damn it.
No way! You and the dinghy, you don't have a good relationship these days. What the hell?
I found a picture of you. Oh.
Hey, I needed to cool off a little bit anyway. Once back on the boat, I released the mooring line and we were underway.
To a place in the past we've been cast out of.
Okay.
Now we're back in the fight.
I couldn't steer and use the throttle at the same time, so Sarah was helping me out.
Back on the chain gang.
If you missed the last couple of videos, we had a complete hydraulic system failure and we were using the emergency tiller to steer. Oh, and I put a big hole in the dinghy.
The phone, TV, and the news of the world.
Narrow part. I had to actually, so I can't turn very far with this because of the pole. So I actually had to use my bow thruster because it's really narrow and like it's kind of a sharp turn to get. It's very narrow. Let me show you on the chart. Very narrow right there. So I had to make a sharp turn. I actually had to use the bow thruster to help me get around.
Through sand in our eyes and descended like flies. Put us back on the train.
A couple hours later, we were pulling into Staniel Cay. I actually had a friend there ready to help us get on the mooring as we had limited steering.
It's a little easy. I mean, without steering, it's hard.
Thanks, Scott, for helping us get on the mooring.
They force us to live like we do. Bring me to my knees.
All right, so Scott helped us catch the mooring there. Made it a lot easier because without steering on this boat, and there's cross current, and I was a little late. I was hoping to be without any current, but I was about half an hour late getting here, and so there was a little current and strong winds. And then these guys getting in the way. But he also brought us the part for the steering, so it's just the seal kit for my hydraulic ram. So hopefully I'll be able to get that fixed today too. All right, so I'm gonna go to work here on steering. I've got a little bit of hydraulic fluid, maybe enough. And then I got the seal kit and everything. So I'm gonna pull this ram out. So this is the ram on the port side. There's another one over there. That one has been rebuilt, but this one is not. So to replace all the seals, I gotta pull this thing off of the mounts there. and off the little shank there and pull it out. I'm glad I got these giant wrenches. I got a 1 inch through 1 5/16 or something, because that's 1.25 inch nut on there to get off. And I probably would have been having to borrow tools, but anyway. All right, it always helps when I'm working on one of these projects. It's beer 30. The big question is on the bottom. Please don't tell me that's 1 1/4 inch too, because I only have one of these. It's got a locking nut on here. Cool. All right, that's easier than I thought it'd be to come out of there. Nice. I've got it just about disconnected here. And when I disconnected these hydraulic lines, there's, nothing came out. So, because that was one of the lower parts of the system. So, all right, got it all disconnected now. Let me pull it out and then start taking it apart, like the pump, like the ram itself.
But I'll die as I stand here today, knowing that deep in my heart, they'll fall to ruin one day.
Okay, I've got it totally disassembled now. Well, in the end of the world, honestly, the previous owner found the instructions online. Anyway, so I've been following the instructions, and straightforward. It takes a little bit of elbow grease. And definitely had to have a vise because everything's covered in oil, right? Yeah. So now I can take all the old seals out, put all the new seals in, and hopefully we're good to go. All right. Remarkably, I was able to get all the seals off and the new ones on without tearing them or nicking anything. So now I think I just put the thing back together and start filling it with oil.
I found a picture of you. Those were the happiest days of my life. Like a break in the battle was your part.
It took, I don't even know what time, maybe 3 hours? I'd say that's a pretty good time. To take the pump out, tear it down, take the seals off, put the seals back in, reconnect everything, and then I just put it took about 3 liters of fluid. 3 quarts. It's steering. It's not leaking. So, we're back in business. And I get my bed back, which is nice, because I can put up the emergency stair, because it's been in the middle of my bedroom for about 5 days. So now I got to put all my tools up. I clean everything. I'm gonna put the bed back together. I'm in business, so I'm happy about that. All right, it's already been beer 30, or I'd say it.
Wretched life of a lonely heart. Now we're back on the train. Back on the chain gang.
All right, have some boat maintenance to do today. I've already kind of cleaned out the salon. I need to move the dogs and the carpet out of the way, and I'm going to check the engine oil and levels, fluids, all that. I'm going to change out the fuel filters, and then I'm going to check the generator oil and fluids, and yeah, that'll be it.
It's a bit of a process getting access to the engine bay, so when I pull the carpet up, I might as well check the engine, the generator, and all the fluids. By the way, guys, all the music in this video is from The Pretenders. I have to pay for the licensing fee on that. If you'd like to help out, please consider becoming a patron or joining the Sailing Doodles Navy. The oil level was good and only needed a little bit of fluid, and then it was on to the fuel filters. It was time to change those. I primed the fuel filters and we were back in business. The generator needed a little fluid as well, and only a little oil.
I know what you're thinking, right? Beer 30? Nah, it's only like 11:30. Well, the maintenance is not finished yet. We are gonna head to shore. I'm gonna let Sarah take the boys for a walk while I work on the dinghy. So I got all my patch kit repair stuff. I got to sand down off the old glue, get everything ready to put a new patch on. So hopefully this time it holds air a little bit better at least. I mean, if it'll last a day, that's fine. If I only have to pump it up once a day, that'll be fine by me. How's your day so far?
Oh, it's been good.
Yeah.
We have beautiful weather. And yeah, let's see if the guy's joining me for a walk.
Yeah.
And not starting to cry. Right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna let her take them for a walk, which I don't know how well they'll do without me. I guess we need to do Thunderball Grotto tomorrow. I got busy working today. It took me longer than I thought, but so we'll make sure we do the Thunderball Grotto tomorrow because we want to go about right now. It's high tide, but I want to get the dinghy done first. First step is to pull the old patch off, and then I got to sand everything down and get it prepped to put a new patch on and some glue. It didn't grab hardly this at all. That's why it's leaking. So I got one layer of glue on both the boat and the patch. Gonna let it sit for about, it's pretty warm out here, so I'll give it 8 minutes. And then I'll put another layer of glue on each one, maybe give it about 3 minutes, put the patch on and really press it on there, and hopefully it seals well this time. It'd be better if you have like a 2-part glue, because I couldn't find any here. You know, I just got the little glue that comes in a patch repair kit, right? Which, I don't know, might work. I've repaired stuff with it before, but like for a really big tear like this, it's probably better to use the 2-part. You know, it's got a liquid hardener you add to it, or a set agent, so I don't have any, but whatever, this will probably work. I feel like I did a lot better job on the patch this time. I think this will hold, I hope, or at least better than it was, because it wasn't holding but like 30 minutes. Now it'll hold. If it holds, I mean, like I said, if I can get a day out of it, yeah, if I got to put air in it every day or two, fine. But if I don't want to put it air every time I move it. All right, so we're gonna let it sit there while we have lunch, and it should mostly cure up right now. And then I'm not gonna inflate it till tomorrow. I mean, it's sitting in the sun, it's hot. It should cure pretty quick and seal, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow before I put any air in it. And hopefully we got a seal, we'll see. Now I'm gonna go grab some lunch here, wait on Sarah. All right, we're going to, I think it's called Pirate Beach. So we only got 2/3 of a dinghy though, because we gotta wait 24 hours to inflate it.
Oh.
The sea state was relatively calm, so it really wasn't too bad moving on the dinghy with just the 2 tubes filled.
As long as you don't try dragging my bay or dropping the bomb on my street. Come on, baby. Oh, get in the road. Oh, come on now. In the middle of the road, yeah. In the middle of the road, you see the darndest things. Like fat guys driving round in jeeps through the city where
So I believe it's called Pirate Beach here. I don't know, I've seen a sign that says the Low Tide Yacht Club, I don't know. But you see all the people here come by and they leave like a piece of driftwood with their boat name on it and paint it or whatever. I've left some stickers here over, I think I put something on this table at one point, but it's probably gone. But kind of cool spot, a lot of people, you know, do little beach fires and bonfires and happy hours and stuff here. So people bring and leave chairs and hang out. So it's time to sit under the shade a little bit and chill. The boys like being able to just kind of roam around. It doesn't suck.
Cheers.
Cheers. This really is a good spot right here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Even if it's really windy and stormy, this beach is generally kind of protected by the island from the wind. So when it's blowing 20 out there, it's still nice here on the beach, and it's the water's great for swimming in. And the dogs, look at them running around.
They're already in the water.
Yeah. The other day we were coming back. We didn't have the camera with us. We would have filmed it, but we were coming back from a long walk, and we were going to the dinghy. So and then there's these rocks that we tie our dinghy to out on the dinghy area, and Cougar jumped right off into about 4 or 5 feet of water so he could cool off and swim, and then there's a bunch of
sharks
next to the sharks. So I'm sure he would have been fine. They were just nurse sharks, but they started swimming towards him, so I jumped in the water to pull him out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cougar.
Past corrugated tin shacks full of a kiss, and man, I don't mean a Hampstead nursery. When you own a big chunk of the bloody third world, the babies just come with the scenery.
Boys, a pretty girl in a bikini's trying to get you in the water.
Come on now, in the middle of the road, yeah.
Can't win one.
Is it already dry?
No, I mean, you gotta wait 24 hours, but it feels pretty good. It's not lifting up at the seam, and it feels like it's solid underneath to the bottom, so I'm hopeful. So tomorrow at lunch, we'll put enough, so really, when it's that big of a tear, you need to wait 48 hours, but what we'll do is we'll put enough air to give it shape, but not put pressure on it tomorrow about noon when we head into lunch. And it should be all right.
Okay.
I hope. It'll definitely be better than it was.
Poor dinghy.
Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our patrons in Sailing Doodles Navy for allowing us to use this licensed music. For a few dollars a month, you can help us out too and get lots of other perks like exclusive videos.